Hey, what is up, everybody? Oh, ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, I got +5 gold though. Anyways, what is up, guys? Today we're gonna be playing Kaisa Rakan versus Ashe Senna. Now, this lane is extremely freaking annoying. Like, I mean, top of the line annoying. Like, we get Q poked by freaking what's her face Senna, and then we get W poked by Ashe. It is quite a miserable lane, but we do have the all-in factor. But unfortunately, when we all in, we're gonna have to all in hard, because otherwise we just get ran down by slows and slows. But it's okay because the later this lane goes, the better it is for us. For example, at level 6, we actually have really nice kill threat. My Rakan does have ignite rather than like resolve tree keystone, but that's okay. Spellbook's pretty strong. Just means our laning is a little bit weaker than normal, but we're going to be rushing Kraken Slayer into Gwyn's Rage Blade, into Nashor's 2. This is a very cost-effective build, and basically we have Lethal Tempo and Triumph Alacrity and Cut Down to help us with our damage. Alright, so getting Prio in this lane is near impossible, so what I'm aiming for is maybe some good trades here. Okay, so there. Ashe is not helping the Senna at all. Try to get behind him, unfortunately didn't. We're able to auto this, very nice. And honestly, if we're just making it to making out of lane with a lot of health, then we're good. Honestly, okay, so we have to back up now because they're gonna hit level 2. This is actually really fine considering the matchup. Oh my gosh, I hate this champion. All right, so I kind of just want Rakan to heal me. I'm gonna put my biscuits on 2 because that's where I usually put it. Always make sure you put your items on a familiar key. I always put my potion on 1 and my biscuits on 2. That way I never get it mixed up when I need it. And we're just gonna queue to farm. It's okay to play. Oh, it's okay to play farm because we scale extremely well. We're actually up CS here, so we're gonna be okay. We were gonna be up 3, but we're only up 2. And remember, health only matters if somebody dies, right? Oh, I ran away from the hill. Whoopsies. My bad, buddy. I was not very focused on what was happening in game because I was focused on explaining. But this lane is going pretty well. Looking for a W snipe here. Nice, good. We got resolve bone plating out of that Senna there. Actually gonna pot up. Oh, I kept canceling my autos, unfortunate. I do want to stay pretty healthy in case there's an all-in. My Wukong is bot side, so that is one thing that is a variable. So we are strong side right now. I'm not 100% sure where Nocturne is, as I wasn't really tracking him all that closely. But at the very least, we know my jungler's on my side, so at worst case, it's a 3v3. And then as for CS, it looks like we're pretty much dead even now. But we're getting a lot of poke off here. Surprisingly, they're letting us play the game. No, Senna should just be looking for Qs, like off repeat. Ashe should be just looking for Ws off repeat, but they aren't. So we're really having a blast down here right now. Okay, so Wukong left our side. Nice, we got a free flash. Very nice. Ashe, no flash. Hey, I used 1 biscuit there. I am running a little bit but next time we got on Ashe, we can probably kill her. Just getting as much damage as I can possibly can. Okay, unfortunately, she did flash that. Oh, what the heck? Ignite is broken. I can't believe she actually died there. I'm trying to get my lethal tempo proc off, but it's proving a little bit difficult. I'm just trying to shove this wave in ASAP and then get out. So yeah, our all-in is really good, and they haven't really poked us. They have not gotten the full value of poking us down. I have flash if I have to. Oh wait, I do not have flash actually. But I should be out of here. Very nice. Good job, Rakan. Yeah, my support, this Rakan is actually a jackpot support. We are playing in about Diamond Elo, and this guy is the GOAT. Actually, this might be the best Diamond support I've had in like ever. Usually they play really bad, but this guy's actually the GOAT. All right, so we're gonna get our Hearthbound Axe, and then we're gonna get out of here. And Yeah, we have attack speed, which helps us with our lethal tempo. Pretty much before you engage a fight, you want to use your E to get attack speed, which will help you stack your lethal tempo quicker than the enemy. So like Ashe takes a while to stack. Like her Q helps a bit, but my steroid is a little bit better. Okay, if we freeze this wave, we are actually GOAT status. Absolute GOAT status. Very, very nice. So we're gonna bring the wave towards here, and then we're gonna deny Ashe CS because Ashe cannot contest us right now because she hasn't bought any items, right? So we can deny this entire cannon wave by making sure it doesn't meet the tower. Now look at how the enemy minions are now meeting up with the wave that came from base. Ashe is gonna lose all of this because they have just simply way more minions than we do, which in an uninterrupted world, it just means that my minions are gonna die and theirs are gonna live. Okay, so now we're gonna want to transition this into a bit of a slow push. We don't want to freeze anymore. Freezing is difficult. The freeze is already broken, by the way, because we don't have enough minions. And we just want to take all ins. Okay, we see Nocturne as well, so we don't have to really be scared. They do have quite the number of minions, though. Also, I missed my W. That's not very great. But it would be great if we can take a fight soon. And then I'm just gonna pop my biscuits early. All right, so we don't have to full all in there. I'm gonna hit level 6 a little bit earlier than Ashe, I do believe. Actually, maybe at the same time. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really sure what Rakan's cooldowns are. I'm not sure if it's up. But we can get a lot of value here. One more auto. Very nice, very nice. This guy's very good at support compared to the usual supports I get. And then that's a lot of value, a lot of damage there. Oh my gosh, that's not great. I just need one level for 6. Or one minion for 6. Oh, so close. So close. Maybe I should have last hit a minion. Yeah, I think that's what I should have done actually. If I was a genius, I would just last hit the minion and then get level 6 off that, and then that gives me the stats to actually be able to contest. We're gonna get a pink ward here. Holy! This guy is the GOAT. This is the best support I've had on this account. It's actually unreal. Wow. And this guy can take TP now too, so he can go wherever the heck he wants. Alrighty, and then I hit level 6 here, so we're very, very strong. And I'm kind of just waiting. I can't freeze here. If I freeze, I lose too much of my health bar. So here we're actually just going to let it crash, and we're going to develop a slow push. And because my minions meet the crash earlier than intended, like, this is neutral position, right? In the middle. But because it meets on my side, I'm able to develop a slow push here. Okay, so we see Rakan. He's over here. I don't want to take a crazy fight right now. I don't know where Nocturne is. I'm going to maybe look for a W here. Just get some poke down. And then I'm kind of just chilling, getting the slow push working out. And then we have my team on Drake as well right now, so we're kind of chilling in that regard. But we have level 6 advantage. I forgot to time Ashe Flash, so I'm not really sure when that is. But we're able to get a lot of value here. Okay, not too shabby. Could be worse. Could be better, obviously. But it could be worse. And that might be us. I'm kind of scared. Okay, I tried to just all-in kill. We have a very fat wave here. I'm going to Q the wave, just to get the wave in. Then I'm going to look for a W. What the frick? I don't want to tank. And then we're just going to look to get the frick on out of here. That TP takes like 10 years to actually complete. I'm going to put a pink down, just in case. And then we're going to recall now. So we don't have to deal with Lissandra. We can just base. I do have my Kraken Slayer now. I am absolute GOAT Thanos status. Once you have Kraken Slayer, you pretty much don't lose any fights. Unless you're versus like Draven. That guy might outstat check you. But yeah, like this is exactly where I want to be. I'm getting kind of close to my evolve. So basically what I need is I need a pickaxe, and then from there you have two options. You can either brute force the evolve, in which case I don't need to because I'm already winning my 2v2. And what I mean by brute force is you buy pickaxe and longsword and then sell the longsword later. It's kind of grief, but if you need the power spike, let's say it's a very, very volatile lane, let's say it's very close, then that extra Q evolve might help you. But I'm already so far ahead of the curve that I don't really need it. Okay, so we got a lot of good poke there. Very nice. We also got poked back a bit. I'm just looking for the heal. We have Rakan soon. Not up 100% yet. Nocturne is alive. I don't think Nocturne has R just yet, though. I have my R as well. So what you want to do in trade patterns is you want to charge up your Kraken Slayer, so 2 autos, and then you'll see it light up. There's also an icon over here, and then you can just kind of zoom at them, and then they kind of have to respect, or they'll just get hit by a Kraken Slayer auto, which does a lot of damage. I think it does like 120 extra damage, which is quite a lot. I'm gonna look for a Senna snipe. Very nice, good. Yo, what the fuck? The frick? Okay, so we have to play scared no matter what, because there is a Nocturne bot side. So we're just gonna let the wave shove into us, and we're completely chill. I'm just playing for the EXP here. That's all I really want. I think that might be mid. Okay, if it's not us, then we can fight. Okay, don't even have to R or anything. Completely chilling. Very, very nice. And I have my R for, like, if we get ganked or something, I can always use it. Okay, I have my Kraken Slayer auto. Bam, bam. Just get some extra damage there. Okay, so I'm ready. I have my Kraken Slayer auto procced. Just gonna E. Just gonna start whacking this tower. Get a lot of gold value here. And they have had time to react now, so we're gonna back up. We denied Ashe a cannon. Not bad. I don't know where Lissandra is, but we do have the juice to fight again if we have to. Okay, maybe not. I'm kind of low. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's recall. We have a lot of gold value here, and I want to cash in on it, and I just want to use it. Alright, so we can recall here. If we had Rakan I think we could win straight up, but we don't really have Rakan right now, so that's not an option. Alright, and then we have a very perfect purchase. We have Berserker's Greaves and we have Pickaxe. Exactly what we wanted. Like literally 0 gold leaving the base. And now we go back to bot lane. We're so close to our evolve. I think I just need 2 more levels. And then I just need a recurve bow for my E. And then that's when you really spike, when you have your evolves. Oh, so close. If I had noticed earlier, I could have probably sniped her. Alright, and then we're just gonna auto. You get the rose. Always get the roses. Roses are of extremely high value. That's probably on me. Okay, Ashe Arrow, as expected. Just dodge down, and then it's completely fine. Okay, I'm just hitting who I can. Okay, not too shabby. Just gonna hit the Nocturne. Very nice. And then what do we have here? That guy's the GOAT. Just keep hitting. Don't care. Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. Just like that. Bam. And we have Triumph. That Triumph value was insane. Total health restored 641. Okay, so Camille's the only one on the map. Everybody else is dead. Lissandra might have TP. She's respawning in 10 seconds. So if she TPs, I can just suicide and go to the tier 2. But I want this tower. This tower is pretty valuable. It gives me a lot of... oh, I didn't mean to evolve actually right now. But I'm just scanning around looking for any TPs. There doesn't look like there is any, so we're going to recall now. And I think I actually have my Rage Blade. Like, we are extremely accelerated at this point. We win every fight. And notice how I stuck around in the fight, even though I was low. Kaisa has the potential to just completely clean up fights, especially the lower they are. If you didn't know, your passive does more damage based on missing health. So if the enemies are missing a lot of health, you one-shot their asses. So it does 17% missing health damage, and then the stacks also help as well. So I'm gonna look for W. Nice, I got my cannon. Not today, Wukong. Not today, sir. Alright, so we're gonna Q. When you have Q evolve, you actually one-shot the waves, like, pretty fast. Whereas, without evolving, you kind of have to, like, focus your Q on 1 or 2 minions to one-shot. And then there is a rift here. Let me take it. So I want to take the rift because I know what to do with the rift. Most players don't know what to do with the rift. Nice. I think I got it. Oh, no, I didn't get it. I really wanted the rift. Okay, I'm just going to back off. It's just not looking very good for me here. We do have a Gwen, though, so we can probably fight. I can't believe he took the rift, man. Okay, so we are kind of homeless. There's nothing for me to farm. I might just recall here. Maybe get my my item evolve. Nothing to do. And then we're just gonna go mid. Alright, so we're going mid here. Looks like Zera's having the time of his life right now. He has no flash. Oh, Rakan? Rakan might be the GOAT. There's too many people. I'll just get insta-CC'd and die. In fact, I might just get, like, flash ulted or something. I think that guy's dead. Very nice. Not sure why Wukong didn't ult. Alright, I'm very, very rich. Okay, so it's very important that I be the one to ride this. Oh my god, stop it, Wukong! Guy's pissing me off, man. Alright, finally, I can ride it. Alright. I'm not even gonna go here. I'm going to bot lanes, because I want my gold. Oh my gosh. I missed. Crazy. I should have went all the way around. That's okay. Hey, we still got the charge off, though. Thank you, Riot. Thank you. Alright, I think Nocturne R is still down. He doesn't have Experimental Exploit, so he doesn't have it up, like, super fast. Help, help. Oh, I'm dead. But we have a cleanup crew after. Cleanup crew. Don't worry about Azir, guys. Don't worry about Azir. Alrighty. And then let's see. So our next item that we kind of want is going to be, where is it? Nashor's Tooth. So gold is very important on Kaisa. So there's no need to buy Darksteel or anything like that. You just go Nashor's Tooth straight up. And then I want the Blasting Wand because it gives extra damage. The ability haste is kind of nice, but I would much rather do more damage. So that is what I'm going to go for here. Okay, so we're in a position where we're not able to impact the map at all. Like, look, there's no wave here. There's no wave mid. Like, it's so deep. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and yoink this red. I have extreme downtime. I have nothing to do, so I'm just gonna yoink farm. And Wukong's very unhappy with this, but it is what it is. Like, I have nothing to do right now. So now we go mid. And you have to be willing to be greedy like this. The only reason you wouldn't do this is if you think your jungler would rage quit as a result of you doing it. And that's very common in lower elos. Like, I would say, like, plat and below, people will rage quit if they just see you taking your camps. They'll be like, what are you doing? But, like, actually, objectively, the best play I can make there is just yoink my jungler's camps. Because there's a dragon spawning in 30 seconds. If Wukong spent 20 seconds here or 20 seconds here, he would not make it to the dragon. Okay? That actually makes sense. Okay, literally the best play I could have made is what I did there. All right, I'm looking for a W snipe. Didn't land. That's okay. Okay, nice. All right, there's a fruit. I really need this because I'm running kind of boom. Okay, this is a very, very scary. Yeah. Okay, so we made sure to give. What the frick? Okay then. Alright, I'm just gonna start up. Let's do this one first. Make sure we dodge. And then we have, like, the Giga auto attackers. We have Azir, Kaisa. We're the best objective takers in the game. And then we do Dragon next to just secure everything. And then, yeah, we're just gonna take the objectives. Do I want to go mid? I might be able to go mid. Yeah, let's go mid afterwards. Okay, so after my next proc, I'm gonna go. We want to maximize our time here. Actually, there's like no wave left, honestly. I might as well just recall. I'm just gonna stay in range for EXP. You see, plus 30 and then plus 30 again. And then I'm gonna recall. Because there's no point in me walking up to hit the wave when I'm not really gonna get much value out of it. Okay, so from here, we evolve W, and then we have more AP. We're gonna go Seeker's Arm Guard. This Kaisa build does never change. The only reason this Kaisa build would ever change is if you have like pretty much all 80, in which case you'd probably go something like Kraken Slayer into some crit items like Infinity Edge. Like what else is there? Kraken Slayer, Infinity Edge, maybe even Navori, Lord Doms, Phantom Dancer sometimes. Phantom Dancer is not a bad item. Okay, so I might go sickle mode here. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I missed my W. Never mind, I'm not going sickle mode. Okay, we're just gonna bait off the Kaisa Q. Okay, this guy is way too overextended. That is not allowed. Okay, I blue trinket to see what he does. Okay, he's teleporting out. That's fine. He teleports out. So be it. Now we can shove out the wave for free. Then we're going to this wave here, and we're just gonna one-shot it. And then there's no neutrals up. It's pretty much, we're just fighting, right? And then look at the towers. So towers, you want to take all the outers and then all the inners. There's no outers or inners left. So there's literally nothing for me to play for right now. Okay, we see Nocturne. I was gonna like recall, but then I saw Nocturne. I'm gonna see if I can sneak into this brush. Okay, not bad.
Killing spree.
But I do want to stay on the map, and I want to pressure, and I want to see what there is. Just gonna poke this guy. I have my R. Just gonna go on Ashe. And then I made sure to put target champions only on. W, he should be dead. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, I'm tanking. Hey, very nice. Auto, auto, auto. And it is just Camille who has 0 wave clear, but we don't really have a wave. Nocturne's up in 12. Therefore, top lane is the most objectively correct thing here to do. Shove out top, get top tower. Not sure what they're doing bot side. All right, he's dead. I got my Triumph proc, very good. I think Nocturne might come ult me soon. So I'm gonna get the heck on out of here. And then we're gonna recall. All right, 12, 2, and 3, not bad, very strong. All right, we go Seeker's Arm Guard now. That way we can survive Nocturne ult, and then we also have R to reposition. By the way, how you want to use your R is either you want to reposition on yourself by like ulting if you're like compromised, or you dive. You dive into the back line. People are not going to expect that, and then you have tools to help you. Assuming you're not under tower, you can use your E for stealth. Otherwise, you can use your Seeker's Arm Guard, and then that will buy some time as well. But when you do that, that allows your team to also close the gap and look for plays as well. Let's see how much damage Kraken Slayer's done. 2k. And then Nasher's 565. Rage Blade doesn't tell us, unfortunately, but I'm sure it's done a whole heck of a ton damage. Alright, we can't get red. There's no point in getting red. That will just eat too much of our tempo. We're just going to keep shoving. The Baron is up in 38 seconds. That is the next objective that we kind of want to play for. We could also fight in their base, but it doesn't really matter. So right now, Nocturne could ult me, so I'm not going to show top. I'm going to go get the red because I have some downtime. I already shoved in this wave. Make sure you always shove in waves before you do anything. If you don't shove in the wave first, then you're just like, you're killing time, you're wasting time, you're not pushing your lead, and you're just AFK doing nothing. Okay, so this one is kind of far into their enemy territory. I can get Nocturne ulted. So because this wave is far and dangerous, the key word is dangerous, I'm not going to shove it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start Baron. And then it should be a pretty easy way to close out the game with this Baron. By the way, your E attack speed lasts 4 seconds. So when you run out of your E attack speed, just E again. And then you'll be completely fine. Drake? Honestly, we don't need Drake. But it would be a fun soul to have. So frick it, why not? Objectively, this is correct. All right, no, objectively, this is incorrect. Sorry, I misspoke. It is incorrect. So this is wrong. Okay, we don't want to do this. What we want to do is we want to just end the game. We should have shoved top, and we can end the game. Because if the enemy wants this dragon, they're all gonna have to leave their base. In which case, we take their base before they even finish the dragon. Okay, so I could recall here, but I really just want to end the game. I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, it's already won. Like, we're still fed. Just let me win the game. Okay, so here we're gonna look for E, stealth. He doesn't see me. Auto. And then Q, stealth, and look at my move speed. The only reason I went for the soul is because it'd be fun to have a lot of move speed. All right, we have stealth. I mean, I'm just kind of hitting the waves here. I have limited mana to work with, so it's very important that I don't waste any mana. Like my E costs very little mana. I'm just gonna start hitting this. Gonna look for W. Got the W. And then we can look for a little bit of a fight here, why not? Very nice. Okay, not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, Kaisa, solid laning, not the strongest, but you do scale, your all-in is great, and then your scaling is insane.